Hello student, today our new chapter is inverse trigonometric function. In previous standard we study trigonometric function only. Now we study inverse trigonometric function. First introduction. There are 6 trigonometric functions: sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, cosec theta, sec theta and cot theta. Now first introduction of this chapter, inverse function. What is mean by inverse function? The function is denoted by a letter f. Function is denoted by letter f, and how it read: if f is function from a to b, f is function from a to b, then f is a function, a is a domain, and b is a range. B is the range of given function. If f is function from a to b, then f inverse is function from b to a. This is inverse function. If f is function from a to b, then f inverse is function from b to a. Where if f is function from a to b, in that function a is a domain and b is the range of given function. Then when we take inverse of function, then we write f as f inverse, and then f inverse is function of b to a. Then b is domain and a is a range. This is reverse process, so we call this as a inverse function. Then now we study inverse trigonometric function. These trigonometric functions are periodic. And repeat their values after each interval. That is, if sin pi by 6, sin pi by 6 means sin 30 की value sin pi by 6 is equals to 1 by 2. Sin 30 is equals to 1 by 2. The value of 1 by 2, sin 30 is 1 by 2. This value repeat after each interval, means sin 5 pi by 6 also 1 by 2. Sin minus 7 pi by 6 also 1 by 2. Means sin pi by 6 1 by 2. Sin 5 pi by 6 also 1 by 2. And sin minus 7 pi by 6 also 1 by 2. So the values are repeat after each interval. Then in inverse trigonometric function, denoted by, for example, sin inverse of x, and it is read as sin inverse of x, means sin raised to minus 1 of x. Sin raised to minus 1 of x means it is read as sin inverse of x. If y is equal to sin x, then x is equals to sin inverse of y. Or if x is equals to sin y, then only this y is equal to sin inverse of x. Then next I explain allied angle formulas. This is y axis, this is x axis, this is first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant and fourth quadrant. The rule of all STC. Rule of all STC means here in first quadrant all trigonometric functions are positive. Means sin, cos, tan, cosec, sec, cot, all trigonometric functions are positive in first quadrant. Then S means sin. And reciprocal of sin is cosec. Means in second quadrant sin and reciprocal of sin is cosec are positive in second quadrant only. Then in third quadrant T T means tan. T means tan, and reciprocal of tan is cot. Reciprocal of tan is cot, means in third quadrant only tan and cot are positive, and in fourth quadrant C means cos, and reciprocal of cos is sec, are positive. That is here all STC. All STC means all trigonometric function. S means sine and reciprocal of sine is cosec. T means tan and reciprocal of tan is cot. C means cos and reciprocal of cos is sec, are positive in that quadrant. In first quadrant, in second quadrant, in third and in fourth. Remaining trigonometric functions are negative. All trigonometric functions are positive. In second quadrant, sine and cosec are positive, and remaining four trigonometric functions are negative here. Means sine is positive, cosec is positive, tan, cos, cot and sec are negative here. In second quadrant, tan, sec and cot are negative. In third quadrant, tan and cot are positive, means sine, cos, cosec and sec are negative. In fourth quadrant, cos and sec are positive, means sine, cosec, tan and cot are negative in this quadrant. So, and here angle is 0 degree. In y-axis angle is 90 degree, means in radian pi by 2. Here 180 means in radian pi. Here 270 degree means 3 pi by 2. All these angles are in radian. 0 degree, pi by 2 means 90, pi means 180, 3 pi by 2 means 270 degree. Here this in second quadrant, here we write pi minus theta. Here we write pi minus theta. If I take one angle here, then inclination of this angle is theta. Inclination of this angle is theta, and this angle is 180. So this angle is 180. Then any angle in second quadrant we call pi minus theta. Any angle in third quadrant we write pi plus theta. Here pi plus theta. Any angle in fourth quadrant is 2 pi minus theta. Here if one inclination is completed, then your angle is 2 pi means 360 degree. Then any angle in here is 2 pi minus theta, or any angle in first quadrant, if one rotation is completed, then any angle in first quadrant is 2 pi plus theta. Then how to find any allied angle formula? If we find sine 45 degree, sine 45 is value of sine 45 is, what is the value of sine 45? 1 upon root 2. Sine 45 is 1 upon root 2. If sine theta is equals to sine, I take example here, theta is pi by 6. Sine pi by 6. Sine theta is equals to sine pi by 6. So value of theta is equals to pi by 6. Sine pi by 6 is 1 upon root 2. We also find sine 5 pi by 6. Sine 5 pi by 6. Sine pi by 6 is a periodic function. Sine pi by 6, value of sine pi by 6 is 1 by 2. Value of sine 5 pi by 6 also 1 by 2. And I take example here. Sine 180 minus 45 degree. We have to find sine 180 minus 45 degree. Then sine 180 minus 45. 180 means in radian. Sine pi minus 45 means pi by 4. Sine pi minus pi by 4. Where is sine pi minus pi by 4 in this diagram? Pi minus pi by 4 means pi minus in second quadrant. Pi minus theta is here pi by 4. Sine pi minus pi by 4 in second quadrant. In second quadrant sine is positive, so we write here sine, and angle is pi by 4 means here is sine pi by 4. Sine pi by 4 is sine pi by 4 means sine 45 is equals to 1 upon root 2. So answer is 1 upon root 2. I take a new example here. I take cos pi plus pi by 4. I take a new example. Cos pi plus pi by 4. Cos pi plus pi by 4 means which quadrant in it? Pi plus pi by 4 means in pi plus pi by 4 means here is pi. Pi plus pi by 4. We added here 45 degree. Pi plus pi by 4 means this angle is in third quadrant. Pi plus pi by 4 means pi plus pi by 4, this angle is in third quadrant. So here we use this formula, sin pi plus pi by 4. Here in third quadrant tan and cot are positive only. Tan and cot are positive. Other trigonometric functions are negative here. So this cos pi plus pi by 4, your answer is cos pi by 4. But in third quadrant we write cos pi by 4, but this angle in third quadrant, but in third quadrant only tan and reciprocal of tan is cot are positive only, but here is cos, so cos pi by 4 is negative in third quadrant, so cos pi plus pi by 4 is equals to minus cos pi by 4. Next I explain domain and range of all these 6 trigonometric functions. This is very important for solving the solution of principal value problem. This is new point, domain and range of all 6 inverse trigonometric function. We write here all these 6 trigonometric function, we write here a domain of all these 3 trigonometric function, and we write here a range. First 6 trigonometric functions are y is equal to sine inverse of x, y is equal to cos inverse of x, y is equal to tan inverse of x, y is equal to cot inverse of x, y is equal to sec inverse of x, y is equal to cosec inverse of x. Domain of this function, if y is equal to sine inverse of x, then domain is minus in closed interval minus 1 comma 1. closed interval means boundary points are included in it. If y is equals to sine inverse of x, then its domain is in closed interval -1 to 1. That is, value is in between, value of y is in between -1 to 1. We write here -1 is less equal sin x is less equal +1. Means if we write here a closed interval, then boundary points are -1 and 1. These two are boundary point include in that interval. -1 is less equal sin x is less equal 1. This is the domain, and range is -π/2 to +π/2, and range close interval -π/2 to +π/2 here. So only these three are important for solving the examples. Y is equal to sine inverse of x, then domain is -1 to 1, and range is -π/2 to +π/2. If y is equal to cos inverse of x, then domain is -1 to 1, and its range is 0 to pi. That is, angle is in between only 0 to pi, means here 0 to pi. Here angle is 0, here 0, here π/2, here -π/2. If y is equal to tan inverse of x, then domain is R, means real number, set of real number, and range is in open interval -π/2 to +π/2. Open interval -π/2 to +π/2 means here boundary points are not included in it. -π/2, +π/2. If y is equal to cot inverse of x, then domain is R, and range is 0 to pi. If y is equal to sec inverse of x, then domain is R minus, means set of real number. We remove the -1, open interval -1, 1 from the set of real number, that is R minus enclosed interval -1 to 1, and range is 0 to pi -π/2. If y is equal to cosec inverse of x, then domain is R minus close -1, 1, and range is in closed interval -π/2, π/2 -0, means we remove 0 from this interval. So this is the domain and range of all 6 inverse trigonometric functions. This is very important